Hi guys, it's Stock Curry, and today we're just going to focus on stocks. We're not going to talk about cryptos today because there's quite a bit that I want to talk to you guys about in the stock market, and so I want to focus on that. Cryptos are going to be cryptos. They're going to continue to do their crazy 20-30% swings, whatever. Let's talk about stocks for today. The main reason I want to focus on those is because I'm actually going to be out storm chasing for the rest of this week. So today is the last day that I'll have a chance to really go over stocks with you guys. So I want to make sure I can cover as many as possible for you in today's video and really give you an update on a few hot stocks that are really starting to move. Now, the other thing is we got to talk about AMC because everything has changed. What I've been talking about for the past few days is completely different today. Things have done a complete 180, and so we got to talk about that. But before we do, just a real quick market update. So far, everything that I included in Monday's video is holding true so far. Monday was in fact a big green day. Tuesday was in fact a flat day. I am still predicting another flat day for Wednesday. We did not get any news, and so I don't think it's really going to move markets that much. I was planning on buying some hedge positions on Wednesday. However, since I'm going to be traveling, I don't know if I'm going to do that because I won't be able to close out those positions and I won't be able to watch the markets, and I don't want to do day trading when I can't watch the markets. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do personally, but if you guys want to do some day trade hedges, I don't blame you. I do still think that we're going to see red on Thursday and Friday, and a few other YouTubers are saying that as well. So far, my market prediction that I give on Monday holds for this week, and we'll have to see what happens. The AMC prediction I had was that it would get up to $17. That part was correct. However, I thought it was going to happen next week, not this week, and it did in fact happen today, so I was completely wrong on the timing. Right on the price, wrong on the timing. Oh well, can't get them all right. So I just do my best here and try to give you guys as much of my prediction and analysis as possible. In fact, let's talk about that. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Stock Curry, and I used to work as an analyst for some large investment banks. And now what I do is I analyze stock picks from the top 10 YouTubers. What I do is I give you both the cliff notes from those top 10 YouTubers as well as my analysis on the stock picks. Now, if anything I talk about today piques your interest, make sure you listen to who I say talked about the stock and then go watch their video to get the full details on what they said. Now, all I ask for putting all of this together for you guys is that you hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell icon, and then click all so that you can get notified when I release my next video. In fact, I'll give you 5 seconds to do that right now. Alright, before we get into today's stock picks, I just want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor, and none of the YouTubers I analyze are financial advisors either. Nothing I talk about today is a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold. These are just my opinions, which may or may not be accurate. Please do your own research before investing in any asset. Now, for those of you who are wondering, you're currently looking at the Webull desktop app. Webull is the app that I use for my trading, and it is also the app that I use in all of my videos. If you'd like to get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850, you can sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. When you sign up using my link in the description below and deposit just $100, Webull is going to send you 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. All right, let's get into today's stock picks. Alright, I don't like to make you guys wait, so let's talk about AMC first, and then if you guys want to stick around for the other stock picks afterwards, you're more than welcome to. AMC finally had its breakout above $14.50 on Tuesday. The stock did in fact run up to $17 after hours. The traveling trader had bought call options on AMC, but he is now out of the play. Zip Trader also talked about AMC today and discussed what might happen next, now that AMC hit our $17 price target. He thinks we are finally at a point where an AMC short squeeze can occur, but I will let you know that short sellers still have time to fend off a short squeeze, and it appears that they are doing everything they can to prevent this. First of all, I will let you know that short sellers came back into AMC with a vengeance over the past 2 days. Per Fintel, the number of shares available to borrow dropped by 90% over the past 2 days. Short volume is also 3 times higher than it was on Friday. But on Wednesday, short sellers are going to be out of shares available to short. So if AMC continues to rise on Wednesday, I would not be surprised to see failures to deliver rise as well. Failures to deliver are a way for market makers to short stocks without actually shorting stocks, basically by accepting buy orders but not actually filling them. This is called failing to deliver the shares to the buyer or failures to deliver, and market makers legally have 7 trading days to actually deliver the shares. So on Tuesday, June 8th, the 7-day max failures to deliver period will be up. And at that point, short sellers will have no further means of driving down the stock price in AMC without resorting to illegal methods such as naked short selling. Now, I know I've been saying that AMC would not short squeeze, but that was back when there were over 1 million shares available to borrow and short interest was below 18% on Friday. Now that short sellers have tripled down on their positions, we are now in a completely different situation than we were on Friday. And now a real short squeeze can take place, but only under 2 conditions. 1. The price will have to remain at or above $17 through the close on June 7th. And 2. The price will have to run higher starting on June 8th, when the failures to deliver become past due. If both of those things happen, then AMC can short squeeze. If not, and the price of AMC drops below $17 at any point in the next 7 trading days, that will give market makers and short sellers a chance to cover and fill their failures to deliver for a profit, which will in turn hold off a short squeeze for a little while longer. Next up is AMZN. This is Amazon. And Amazon is still trading in its nearly year-long channel here between $2,900 and $3,550. Tom Nash reviewed AMZN today and discussed how Amazon's decision to buy MGN for $9 billion might affect their business. First, it looks like Amazon is trying to grow their Amazon Prime streaming service since they lost 5% of their market share last year. Amazon may be thinking that what they need to regain market share is more content, and buying MGM might be a solution for that. Just keep in mind that the deal might not go through because the US government might find the deal in violation of antitrust laws, meaning Amazon is becoming too big of a player and becoming a monopoly. Tom Nash thinks the deal will go through though. Now the big question is whether or not the $9 billion is a reasonable price to pay for MGM. And Tom Nash thinks it is because there is a lot more to MGM than just content. MGM has studios where Amazon will be able to produce their own shows. That said, Amazon definitely overpaid for MGM. Tom Nash thinks the fair value of MGM would have been somewhere between $3.5 and $5.5 billion. So it's clear that Amazon really had a need to buy MGM even if they had to pay a premium. But with over $33 billion in cash on hand, Amazon could afford to pay a premium for the sake of future growth in their streaming services. Next up is BEEM. This is BEEM Global. They're a solar company that makes EV charging stations. Keenan Grace let us know that an analyst maintained their buy rating on BEEM, but lowered its price target to $50. So basically, they still think BEEM will double in price in the next 12 months. BEEM has over $2 million in cash and remains debt-free. Next up is BMBL. Like Coinbase, BMBL has been dropping ever since its IPO. The traveling trader let us know that Bumble reported really good earnings that beat expectations. Technically, BMBL looks great because the RSI was oversold and is now rising, and the MACD is rising also. Also, the average analyst price target is $66.25, which represents a nearly 60% upside from Tuesday's closing price. The traveling trader likes BMBL for a long-term hold. Next up is BYND. This is Beyond Meat. The traveling trader likes BYND because it bounced off of a low from over a year ago. The RSI is rising and the MACD just formed a golden cross. We also have confirmation of a rebound on the EMAs. The traveling trader is looking at BYND as a short-term trade and plans to sell between $150 and $170. Next up is COIN. This is Coinbase. This is a platform that is used to trade cryptocurrencies. The traveling trader likes COIN for a long-term hold since it seems to have found a support and is now rebounding. The RSI and MACD are both rising, but we are still not above the 10-day EMA. So we'll have to wait to see what happens on Wednesday to see if we can get confirmation of this rebound. If we do, Chris Zane thinks COIN will get to $500 eventually. Next up is DKNG. This is DraftKings. They're an online sports betting company. Chris Zane said this is a rinse and repeat play. He thinks DKNG will get back to $70 and even higher. This stock has really rebounded. The RSI is rising, the candles are going above more and more EMA levels, and the MACD just had a golden cross. So if you were waiting for DKNG to bottom out and show confirmation of a rebound before buying in, we just got confirmation. Next up is IPOE. This is a SPAC and they're merging with SoFi, which is an online fintech startup. The traveling trader let us know that the merger was confirmed and that the actual merger may occur as early as Friday. IPOE has been rising on that news, but the traveling trader does expect a sell-off after the merger is complete. The traveling trader plans to use options to open a bearish position on IPOE right before the merger. And that is confirmed by technical analysis that shows that IPOE is becoming overbought on the RSI. It is also way above the 10-day EMA, so IPOE is ripe for a pullback, and combined with the fact that SPACs typically sell off after mergers, it looks like we will in fact get a sell-off after IPOE merges, possibly as early as Friday. Next up is NIO. This is NIO and they're a Chinese EV manufacturer. Stockmo and Keenan Grace both let us know that NIO announced an agreement extension with JAC that will allow NIO to double their production capacity to 20,000 vehicles per month. NIO was up 5% on Monday on that news. Keenan Grace also thinks that NIO will expand into Germany after Norway. And finally, we have UMC. This is United Microelectronics, and they're a semiconductor company. The traveling trader really likes UMC because they are one of the major semiconductor companies that is really working to overcome the chip shortage. The traveling trader likes UMC as a long-term hold. Technically, the stock looks great, with the RSI rising, the MACD about to form a golden cross, and the candles finally closing nearly above all of the EMAs. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and get a lot out of it. Comment down below what your favorite stock pick is and let me know if you're holding AMC and if you think AMC is going to short squeeze now, later. For what price do you think it's going to get to? What's going to happen with AMC? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, I don't get it right all the time, so let me know what you think is going to happen. And guys, if you want to get some free stocks, sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. When you sign up for Webull using my link in the description below and deposit just $100, Webull's going to send you 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. They're also going to give me 1 free stock, so it helps you out and it also helps the channel out. Finally, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon if you haven't already. I hope you have a lot of success trading. I will see you when I see you, and definitely we'll be back for Tuesday. Keep in mind that Monday is a market holiday. The markets are closed on Monday, so after Friday, the next trading day will be Tuesday.